Good morning, children. Welcome to RV online class. So, yesterday I explained you cultures, some points. Now, remaining points today I am explaining. So, in previous class we studied about the cultures. Culture is a social, culture is learned, and everything about the cultures. It is a diversity also, diverse also. So, remaining points today I am explaining you that are here. Importance of culture. In that, culture is treasure of knowledge. Culture explains situation. Culture defines values. Culture explains behavior, models, relationship between culture and society, importance and significance of culture, ritual and diversities. These are points I am going to explain you today. So, importance of culture. Here, importance of culture. In that first one, culture is treasure of knowledge. It is a treasure of knowledge. How here? Culture provide the knowledge needed for the social and physical existence of the human beings. Animals survive and get adjusted with their natural environment with the help of their needs. Means what they want, according to that they are settling. So human beings have to utilize their learned knowledge in order to survive. Language is part of culture. The future generation is guided by the past knowledge here. So by this way here, according to the knowledge here, our next generation which is coming, that one taking the help of this knowledge, by the knowledge only, here they are taking the cultures. So here the future generation is guided by the present generation using knowledge as a tool. So here, sorry, language of the. So here, present generation they are giving the by the language they are giving the next generation. So the present and the past knowledge is stored in the form of proverbs. They are giving the by language. They're giving the culture. How? By proverbs and paintings, folk songs, writings, and many other things. These one all they are passing to the generation, either orally or by written. These all things they are giving by written or orally to next generation. So written texts are there many according to that. So based on these instruction, the future generation from its own culture and march into the future. Hence, culture is not only a burden of traditional, it is also a treasure of knowledge here. It is not a burden for us. We have to must and should we have to follow that this culture it is. Sometimes some people they are thinking, hey, our culture is not good, other culture is very good. Like this, we are some people they are thinking it is not a burden, it is a traditional. So here also like a treasury of knowledge needed for social development. This culture it is a treasury of knowledge. It is helping in developing the society or our social life. So next, second one, culture explains situations here. Culture explains the situations. Culture explains the situation of a particular period of time. The studies of culture revive the situation. The caves and the architecture of temples in the around Aihole and Badami of Bagalkot district revive the progress of the human society of that particular period here. So here culture explains the situation here in ancient times, how the kings they stayed, how they developed themselves, the society, that all. For example here, Aihole and Badami. This is very nice progress done at that time. So that one, the human society of that particular period, they develop this much. They means that work they done in the stones. So in Aihole and Pattadakalu, it is very famous. So here we can understand how nicely they develop. So that is the nice thing that culture we getting some knowledge from that. So here, second, third point, culture define values here. Culture defining the values also. So value is the tool that analyze the attitude, behavior and thoughts of the particular society. Here culture define the values of the society also. How that society's culture, how this society's culture like this. We getting that value, how it is. So here the value advocated by our constitutions also. Here the seek equality, people are accepted to live without discrimination based on caste, then creed means that their faith also. So then and again language, this value orientation created a thought process. This thoughts process build a set of attitude. Hence, culture has the capacity of strength the human relationship here. So here, culture define values. Here, the culture it defining the values means this society culture is separate from that society culture or other states culture like this. Then again here in our society we are saying that according to our culture here in culture some in that they're not discriminating the caste means our beliefs or caste that all. So here it is building very nicely the culture it giving some good values. Okay, then culture explain behavioral models. Okay, here culture it explaining the behavior models. So culture provide aim and means to achieve them to human society here. In human society, this culture it provide aim and means achieving something here. So it supports those behaviors that are complementary to society aims. Similarly, it punishes those behavior that are against the socialist aim. The corrections done by the teachers and elders whenever undesirable behavior happen in children is an example of this process here. So culture explain behavioral models here means according to our culture if anybody they are misbehaving, they are doing some misuse things, so at that time giving the punishment to them. So means this is the elders. So if, for example, here children in school or home, they are doing some misbehavior. At that time, teacher they are giving the punishment to the children and elders in their homes. So by this way, the children they learn this is the bad. We got for that punishment. We have to be careful, not doing that work. We have to do the good work because when they are getting the punishment at that time, teacher or elders they are teaching them this is the bad, this is the good. So by this way, we getting the good culture. So in society also, some people they are misbehaving. At that time, they are getting the punishments. So they understand. Some people they can understand. Next, they are not doing the misbehavior. So they getting the punishments also. Then next, relationship between culture and society. So here, culture and society, these two middle relationship. What is the relation? So in that first relationship, the relationship between culture and society is mutual here. It is mutual. How it is? Culture is the base on the evolution of human society. It is the evolution of the human society. Culture is part and parcel of human society since the beginning of civilizations here. When the civilization started, then only the culture also started. Culture is an invisible part of society. It is an invisible, is it? But we are following it by generation to generation. The human instructions is based on culture. Without human instructions, no society can be in existence. Hence, without culture, there is no society, and without society, there is no culture. So in society, cultures are there. In society, many type of culture peoples are following. Means in one society, other believings of the caste or following of the caste systems are there. So according to their caste, their culture also is there. So without culture, there is no society. Without society, there is no culture. So in one society, many religion following peoples are staying. So according to their religion, they are following the cultures also. So here, according to that, we are saying that without culture, there is no society. Without society, there is no culture. So second point, that is the culture and society are the two faces of the same coin. So before also, in previous class also, I explained this point. So once again, they given here. So this culture and society, these two things are the faces of one coin. How one coin it have two faces like that. So the social world of human consists of various society with numerous human relationships. Is it in society numerous Relationships are there for human beings. Culture and society are two faces of the same coin. So one points how the two faces are there, like that in society we are saying society and culture. This is the two faces of the one coin. Okay, so here then we can say that culture make human being different from other animals. Yes, then social control in a society means social controls in a society are based on cultural aspects, cultural points, that one we are discussing. The social controls define the human behavior. Individual in a society have membership in various social institutions. Yes, we are doing this one. Then, so every institution regulated the behavior of the individual through its culture tools. With the cultural tools, we can understand which culture he belongs with the help of their behavior. Then again, for example, our interaction with elders are guided by culture prevalent in our family and society. So here, for example, here they saying our interaction with elders, that one guide. Here, elders they are guiding us how we have to behave with the elders, then small children, then teachers, then other peoples, how we have to behave. That all we are getting from our elders. So they are guiding us. So this culture. So here, this culture we are getting from our family and our society. Okay. So then next, importance and significance of cultural, ritual, and diversity. So here, importance of this significance of culture, ritual, and diversity. So we witness one or the other culture, ritual every day here. Every day we are seeing that one. So discussing on every such ritual is difficult. Yes, everyone's rituals are little bit difficult. Hence, we shall concentrate on few examples that explain the role culture in ensuring the good of human society here. So some examples are there. For example, here fair are the most important cultural ritual on rural society of India. Is it? In the rural society, fairs are always happening. Yearly one time they are doing this one. So a fair is not only a religious expression. It is not only religious expression. It is a rituals. It is a cultural rituals also. And here it also functions as a temporary market for the neighboring village also. In a big village the fairs are going on, so surrounding small villages it is a marketing one type of the temporary marketing here. So here it is a place where agriculture products is sold or brought here, solding or taking it, buying it in the fair. This market is utilized to sell or buy the domestic animals also. There are also the windows for entertainment for soon after harvest seasons. After the harvest season, they are doing some entertainment. Means in fair, some dramas are doing. Means like nataks they are doing. Then again, many swings for children and many other type of activities are going on in fairs. Then they are selling and buying the animals also, and marketing also means they are selling the food grains and commercial grains also. So these all things are happening in the fair. So it is not only just cultural ritual, it is a marketing also. It is good for neighboring villages, in which village it happening. It's surrounding neighboring village also. It is good for them. So like this is the one type of the importance, significant cultural ritual, and it is a diversity in diversities. Okay, so people participate in the fairs in irrespective of their caste, their faith, and language also. In faiths, they not have any boundaries or any bounded. Only this caste people or this faith people, those who are faithing on believing on this god or goddesses, they only follow this one. But here, all are participating this fair. So here, fair relationship. Often fair have people with different language and culture displaying their skills in the form of circus. Then similarly, various artisans display their skills here. So maybe they belongs to any caste here. These people, many people, they are gathering in the fair they are belongs to according to their religions here. So here, according to them, the language also change, the faith also change, the caste also change. But here, all together, they are doing keeping their relationship with together, and they are enjoying here. And many people they are doing circus also, and others they displaying their art, means artisans doing some magics, or doing some other dramas or dance like this. So all together here enjoying in the face. Then again, displayed are also culture expressions here. Many performance narrates the local version of Ramayana and Mahabharata. When fairs are going on in villages, means must and should dramas are doing of the Mahabharata and Ramayana. So this performance is looking very interestingly with the people, means by the peoples. So the group of peoples who participated in these fairs belongs to different languages, different castes, different faiths are there. But together they all are diversity. But in one fair they are together, they are enjoying. And here the customs and culture groups, these all are changed. But they are all are different in their physical appearance too. But they assemble in these fairs to celebrate here. All they are assembling in fair to celebrate it. Then they also appear to be showcasing our constitution desire of achieving unity in diversity. So here in our constitution is there unity in diversity, that one also showing here. So like this individual diversity is marked in these community rituals. So here this individual diversity is marked in these community rituals. Many community rituals are there that making the fairs maybe any caste. So, but together we are gathering there and we are assembling it very happily. So here, like this here, this one happening. So these are considered as the motivating aspects of social life here. It is as well, it is motivating the human beings. So hence cultural practices have a main role in human societies. This cultural practicing means this phase that all is moving on. It is a human society. Means it is very nice. It's playing very nice role in human society. With this phase, with the cultural rituals, these all things, we getting some knowledge also, and we enjoying also in that things. Then similarly, during Republic Day celebration, the entire national cultural diversity is showcased here. In Republic Day also, entire they all are different type. In India, many caste, many peoples, many religious, according to their customs, traditions are living here. But when we are celebrating the Republic Day at a time, we all are assembling one side and we are celebrating it with heartily. So here, then again, these paintings depicting various cultural aspects of India get displayed at our capital city also. Is it? Then again, these paintings displaying the ritual life, rural life of North Karnataka is displayed along with another painting here displayed the rural Rajasthan. Every year, the Republic Day celebrate showcase our unity in diversity. Means when Republic Day we are celebrating at a time according to 1 month every year one side once means once 1 year North Karnataka's, then another year means other side Rajasthan's, then again like this they are comparing this their paintings, the art, that one how they are done, that all they are showcasing in the Delhi, in means our capital city. So by this way we getting the knowledge. So how means that not Karnataka's culture is separate, then Gujarat's culture is separate, then Rajasthan's culture is separate. Like this, we can understand it very nicely. So if we like, some people they are adapting the culture, means wearing the dress styles, are talking means with their languages. Some people not only for example, if we are staying in Karnataka, means we know the Kannada language, but we interested to Rajasthani language. So then we can have the freedom to learn the language there. So we taking the language that culture. So and even if we want to eat their food, means that traditional food that we can make and eat here also. Means like this we adapting. For example, in our previous class I told you that Chinese food. In Chinese, they are making that one. Now nowadays in India, it is very famous. Chinese food means all are they are like very much. So that one we adopted here and we are started eating that one. So again means Western dresses. That is also nowadays all people they are like the Western dresses more. So by this way, we have the freedom to follow the others' culture, but it is very nice enjoying this one. So best example is in fair time. All people they are belongs to other caste, they faith, they everything, customs, traditionals, but together they are assembled in the fair and enjoying it. So here, then language is another example of this culture expression. Language also one more. So the children growing up in a social environment that has multi languages. Children when they are growing together in society, so at the time they learn the multi languages, learn more than 2, 3 languages. This learning not only involves that language, but it also includes the culture of that language also. When we learn the language, so when children they are playing together in front of their houses, so in house near their house neighbor, they are belongs to other caste or other state. So they have their languages. So children when they are playing with them, they learn their languages and their culture also. When they are in school, at a time in school also, their friends, they are also some, they belongs to other cultures. So here they are also learning with their language, their culture also. So by this way, children they learn at least 2 or more than 2 or 3 languages. With that, not only language, they are learning with the culture also. So by this way, they go behind the Norway jackets of religion or caste here. So another simple example is that of various laborers working together in factory setup here. In factory also or in daily wages working in constructions also going on at that also. So children's growing up in this multicultural society set up learn to mark festivals and other rituals of the social group present there. So here, not only children, even elder peoples also. In factories they are working, or in constructions also, they are working. So many type of culture peoples are working there. So with them, they learn the language also, their culture also. So one more thing here again. So festivals when we are in our area means when where we are staying near our house surrounding our neighbors, so they are belongs to other culture, other caste. So when they are celebrating their festival at that time we are also participating in them, and when we are celebrating our festival at that time they are also participating here. By this way we are enjoying that, we are following their culture, they are following our culture. So like this, by this way we learning the many languages, then their culture also with the language. So here this aids respecting the cultural diversity here. By this way, it respecting the diversity of culture. Then the respect for culture diversity fosters peace and development in human society. When we are respecting each other culture, then it will develop our society very nicely, very peacefully. If we are not respecting each other's culture, then revolution will, then fighting or any misunderstanding will start. So we have to respect each other's culture, then our society it will be peacefully developing very nicely. So by this way here we have to live very happily. So we must and should follow the culture of each other means by the languages. Language it is also good when we learn. Sometimes if we are moving to other state, that if we know that state's language means we're not getting any difficulty. If we not learn any language, then we have to face problems. With the language, we know the traditionals, the customs, the culture also. Then we not getting any more problems. So by this way, we have to follow the culture. So culture it is a good, it is a treasury for the peoples, for the children. So it is nice savings. We have to pass the culture generation to generation. Then only we will live happily and develop our society also. So here culture is continuously, before I told in the previous class, culture it is moving generation to generation. Then culture means coexistence. It is coexistence. Culture provide opportunity.